Good Saturday afternoon. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. Wrong pin? Okay. Sorry about that. Jared wants a different pin. So, hey, thanks for joining us today. The final day of the 34th annual Goodland Topside Tipoff. We're in the third place girls contest, the Lady Bronx and the Lady Eagles of Wray, Colorado. Wray losing to Burlington last night by the score of 69-65. Lady Bronx losing to Goodland by the score of 64-39, I believe it was. I didn't write it down, but the second ever meeting between these two teams. They met a couple years ago in this classic with Wray winning, so the Lady Bronx 0-1 all time against the Lady Eagles of Wray. Third and final day. You know, it's always fun to think you're coming to a three-day tournament, and by the time it's done, you're ready to go home. We'll bring in Jared, and very much so. You know, you get to hear, think it's going to be fun, stay in a hotel. You know, it's going to be nice to go home and sleep in our own beds.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for it.
I mean, it's a lot of great basketball, a lot of fun, but when it gets time to it, hey, let's get her done, let's go home. But two games on the schedule today. Our game following this one, the Bronx and the Bison of McCook, Nebraska. And of course, we'll have that game for you as well. I want to thank Allie Mead on our camera for this girls contest. Just over 3 minutes, and actually now just 3 minutes before we tip things off here in the third place game of the Goodland Topside Tip-Off. The Lady Bronx already assuring themselves of the highest finish that they've had in this tournament. They've never finished better than fourth, so really never better than fifth. So first trip to the third, fourth place consolation game here. And it's been beautiful weather here in Goodland. A little chilly at night, chilly in the mornings, but the days have not been bad. As in the past, you wake up in the morning and there's flurries, or 2 years ago, the snowstorm. We got snowed in after the championship game. So, yep, they drew a good weekend this year. But it's been fun. The Goodland ambassadors, Marty Lehman, the AD at Goodland High School, and everybody associated with this tournament puts on a great show every year. The Lady Eagles come in 2-1 on the season, as do the Lakin Lady Bronx after their first loss of the year last night. And as we talked with Coach Holloway last night, this is an opportunity now just to finish the tournament off on a good note. You come away out of the weekend with a 2-1 weekend record, and that's all you ask for. Of course, everybody's goal is to win a tournament, but you definitely want to come out on a good note, and a win here this afternoon would be that for Lakin. Lakin will be the home team on the scoreboard here this afternoon, and they will wear the white uniforms, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Wray, the visitor on the scoreboard, purple uniforms, white letters and numbers.
This game is under the jurisdiction of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the GWAC Conference. Goodland High School takes great pride in providing opportunities for all athletes to participate in a healthy and safe environment. We ask you to join in setting an example of good sportsmanship for this afternoon's event. Would you please rise and turn your attention to our nation's flag as the national anthem is presented by Brooke Redler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
Junior, number 4, Sydney
Starting lineup for Wray, Colorado, wearing number 4, Sydney Cheek.
Senior, number 5, Sarah Wright.
And for the Lady Bronx, wearing number 5, Sarah Wright. Sarah, 5'6" senior, averaging just over 1 point per game. Shoots 43% from the free throw line. For Wray, Colorado, a junior, wearing number 22, Dory Saffer. And for Lakin, wearing number 10, a 5'10" junior, averaging 11.5 points per game, Samantha Vogel. Larissa Salmons for the Wray Lady Eagles. She is a senior, wearing number 31. Salmons led one of the leaders last night in the loss to Burlington, scoring 15 points. For Lakin, wearing number 10, Tegan Bachman, a 5'3" senior, averages 9 points per game, had 10 points in the loss last night. Joanna Anderson, a sophomore, wears number 33 for Wray. For the Lady Bronx, wearing number 24, a 5'10" junior, averaging 8 points per game. Jara Davidson. Jara led the Lady Bronx last night with 11 points. And for Wray, the 5th and final starter, Sharon Greek, a junior, wears number 34. She had 16 points in the loss. And for Lakin, wearing number 30, a 5'11" senior, averaging 6 points per game. She had 4 in the loss last night, Brooke Groff. Wray, the head coach, is Melanie Godsey. And for Lakin, J.C. Holloway, assisted by Kurt Leader and Holly Myers. Lady Bronx in this first half will be going from our right to our left in the white uniforms. We apologize for the glare on the computer, but a glass door set up directly across from us. So have to talk to Marty, the AD at Goodland, and tell him to put some curtains up. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. Glad you're joining us here on a Saturday afternoon. And the tip is controlled by Sharon Greek and the Lady Eagles. Anderson tied up on the baseline, finds Saffer, and the shot off the glass is good by Anderson. Excuse me, that was Larissa Salmons with the shot. Foul out front, Tegan going to the floor. That foul will go against Sydney Cheek. That's her first personal foul, first team. Just underway in this third place contest between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Bronx. Tegan with the inbounds, right wing. Jara on the dribble, drives through the defense, missed the layup, and the rebound comes off to Sharon Greek, and the foul will go against Jara Davidson. Missed an easy opportunity there with the missed layup. Had an opportunity. First Lady Bronx foul. Pass tipped by Sammy, but Wray keeps it alive on the other end. Layup missed by Saffer, and Brooke with the rebound. Long pass up the floor. Tegan looking to drive. And a reach. And that'll go against Saffer, I believe it will be. Her first, second team. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us here this afternoon. The first of 2 games here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Sarah Wright inbound for the Lady Bronx. Sammy in the paint, but the pass never got to her. And Salmon scores on the other end. Top of the key, Sarah with the 3. That's off the back iron. Sammy with the rebound. Putback is blocked, but Lakin controls. Tegan on the drive, bounce pass. Brooke lays it up. And Larissa Salmons once again wide open for the layup, and Lakin's press defense that time completely out of sync. 3 from the left side. Jara hits it from long range. And the Lady Bronx steal, trailing by 1, have a chance to go in front here. Jarrah left wing once again. Now bounce past Brooke, flashes top of the key. They work it right wing to Sarah. Long cross-court pass, Jarrah off the dribble. The one-hander, an air ball. Brooke Groth with the rebound. And the bounce pass outlet is tied up, and the arrow points to the Lady Bronx. Paola Carrillo into the lineup for Lakin. And Reagan Shavira as well. Reagan to inbound. Bounce pass out to Jarrah. 3 from the right side. Off the back iron, won't go. Sydney Cheek with the rebound. Ball knocked away, but Sydney controls. Middle of the floor, works it left wing to Safford. In the paint, denied by Carrillo. Salmons dribbled it off her foot, but Cheek right there, keep it alive. And a traveling violation. Lady Bronx basketball. Taken across the timeline, near side Reagan. Long cross-court pass to Jarrah. They'll go back top of the key. Tegan with the ball fake and walked with it. Salmons to inbound. Lady Bronx with token pressure in the backcourt. Cheek dribbles around 2 defenders. Cross lane pass, high off the glass, won't go. Shot attempted by Anderson. And Joanna Anderson with the offensive putback. Her first 2 points of the day. Taken with it up top. Thought about the long 3. Over to Reagan. And Jarrah stepped on the sideline. Kinsey Loman Fuller into the lineup for the Lady Bronx. In for Wray, Caitlin Kramer, a junior, wearing number 12, and Isabel Gillum, a junior as well. She wears number 2. Cheek races to the right side, hands it off to Greek. Greek with it, long 3 out front, well beyond the college 3. And the putback is good by Salmons. Larissa Salmons already with 8 points in this contest. Lady Bronx foul is on Kinsey Loman Fuller, who just checked into the contest. Chance at an and 1 for Salmons. And she rattles it home. Salmons already with 9. It's a 6-point Wray lead. Sammy at the free throw line has it stolen away by Cheek. Right wing 3, Gillum in and out, won't go, and Shavir clears the rebound for the Lady Bronx. Up the right wing to Kinsey. They work it near side on the arc. Carrillo walked with it. And the turnover sends it back to the Lady Eagles. Lady Bronx with pressure in the backcourt. Inbounds with it is Kramer. Cheek slips out, off the glass, got it. Wray having no problems with the Lady Bronx press. And it's now an 8-point Lady Eagle lead in an air ball from the right side. And it goes back to Wray. Timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout called by Lakin. Emma Bledsoe checking into the Eagle lineup. Lakin pulled her within 1 at 6:01 of the quarter. And it's been 7 straight for Wray since. Wray basketball, 3:21 to go, opening period. Bledsoe dribbles near side, hands it off to Greek, and they work it to the left side. Greek off the low post. She is fouled, and I believe that's on Jarrah.
Second personal foul.
2 fouls on Jarrah Davidson.
13th foul of the game.
Jordan McCombs into the lineup for Lakin.
For the Lady Bronx.
Joanna Anderson,
A warning.
and Lakin's going to get a baseline warning.
Restraining line violation.
No big deal. Got her toe on it.
That's a warning.
Inbounds denial by Jarrah. We've got a tie-up. The arrow points to Wray. I mean, I understand baseline, you're not allowed to reach across, but your toe touches it, and it's an issue. For one, the ball wasn't ever inbounded, so I don't see the problem, but I guess, I don't know.
I've had a technical in my career from it.
Yeah, but you were the guy taking the ball out.
No.
Weren't? Oh, you got it?
Yeah. It was middle school. It was down in Cimarron.
Oh,
I remember that. 'cause
you
it was-
probably reached across and grabbed it.
No. I was jumping up and down. Foot landed on
Foot landed, yeah.
it twice, apparently.
Reagan drives, cross-court pass, taken from 17. It's off the mark, and the rebound comes off to Joanna Anderson. Long pass up the floor. Somehow, Emma Bledsoe come away with that in traffic. That's a nice job in traffic to catch that, much less put the shot up. And Wray up by 10. McCombs in the paint, high off the glass. Lakin with the rebound, Taken with the three out front. Wray basketball, just over 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Greek with it out front, directing traffic. Lakin in a 2-3 zone. Right wing to Gillum. Now Bledsoe on the drive. Hesitates, takes it baseline. Trap. And the pass to Joanna Anderson is there, and the shot is good. Bounce pass intended for Ann Sophie. It's off the mark, but Jarrah runs down the loose ball. Short baseline shot missed. Ann Sophie with the rebound. Outlet to McCombs, out to Tagan. Tagan thought about the college three. Drives in the paint, off the glass, and a foul called. Foul will go against Joanna Anderson. Her first, third team. Tagan at the line to shoot 2. Tagan on the year, a 50% free throw shooter so far. Lakin as a team shooting just 43%. Dory Saffer back into the lineup for the Lady Eagles. Tagan's second free throw off the back iron, no good, and Emma Bledsoe clears the rebound, brings it up herself, near side. Anderson, give, shot missed by Kramer, and Lakin with the rebound. Jordan McCombs with the rebound, gives it up to Tagan, near side. Catch and shoot, Jarrah off the front iron, won't go. Saffer with the rebound for Wray. Up the floor, stolen away by Jarrah. Now it's a 3-on-3. Jarrah will slow it down. Cross-court pass, Reagan with the three, got it. Reagan Severe with the three-pointer. Left side, Saffer. Pass knocked away. Reagan with the loose ball. Now looking for help. Finds Jordan. Now Tagan has it across the timeline. Cross-court, Jarrah. Drives, baseline, 10-footer. Rolls over. And Wray with the rebound. Long pass up the floor. Bledsoe let the defender go by. Should have been a traveling call, but it wasn't. But she missed the bucket. So no harm, no foul. Tegan on the drive. McCombs from the left corner. Shot won't go. And it's going to be Wray basketball. Last touch by Anne-Sophie Vandernat. 0.8 seconds to go in the quarter.
In the game for Lakin, Sarah Wright.
Wray on the baseline to our left with 0.8 of a second to go. Sarah with the denial, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After the first 8 minutes of play, the Lady Eagles from Wray, Colorado, 17, and the Lady Bronx 11. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lakin Lady Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You can lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Lakin will have the basketball as we start the second quarter. Brett and Jared with you, as we have been all weekend. And glad you're joining us here this afternoon. High off the glass shot by Sammy, no good. Sammy, another attempt. It won't fall, and Reagan with 2 offensive rebounds during this set. McCombs on the wing, now on the dribble. Up top, Sarah, over to Reagan, right side. Off the hands of Sarah, and then Cheek grabs it and scores. Didn't even go after it. That surprises me. On the other end, shot no good. Rebound cleared by Sharon Greek. Greek brings it up near side, stops on the short baseline. She walked with it way before the push. And that foul going against Sammy Vogel, that's her first. Tegan into the lineup for Lakin. Three out front, good by Larissa Salmons, and Salmons already in double figures with 12. I had no scoring totals or anything. Huh?
So I didn't think that was a 3, but could be wrong. Oh, yeah.
Nice save by Brooke. Keep it alive for the Lady Bronx. Tegan on the baseline, it's over everything. Salmons with the rebound, pass up the floor. Salmons pass over. Joanna Anderson with the shot, missed. Sammy with the rebound. Up the floor, Jordan, back to Tegan. Reagan off the drive, and she's fouled on the attempt. Now I like that drive that time by Reagan. Little head fake, little ball fake off the dribble, but stopped at 12 foot to attempt the shot instead of trying to take it into the bigger girls in the post. Foul on Sydney Cheek. Reagan to shoot 2. Missed the free throw. Isabel Gillum into the lineup for Wray. Second opportunity upcoming for Shavira. Free throw is too strong off the back of the rim. Brooke chasing down the rebound. Wray doubling up the Lady Eagles here in the first half, 22-11, and a steal by Dory Saffer. Salmons with it. Pass. Short baseline. And Anderson stepped in. Can't hit the shot. Sammy clears the rebound. McCombs on the left wing. Back up top to Tegan. Right side Reagan. Bounce pass from McCombs. Brooke leans in. She's fouled. Right now, Lakin just can't get a shot. Just can't get anything to fall.
First personal foul for Sharon Greek.
Sharon Greek with the foul. That's her first. Fourth team foul.
2 shots.
Brooke at the line to shoot 2. And got it.
In the game for Lakin, Kinsey Roman.
First made free throw for the Lady Broncs here this afternoon. And second free throw no good. Three from the left corner off the back iron by Gillum. In the rebound and the putback by Sapper. Foul out front. And that foul will go against Dory Saffer. That's her second. 16th foul on the Lady Eagles. 5:09 to go in the half. Emma Bledsoe back in for the Lady Eagles. And a steal at the high post. Outlet Bledsoe from the left side hits the layup. Bledsoe with 4 off the bench for Wray. Pass up top, over to Davidson. Sammy from the post, steps in, missed the shot, rebound off the hands of Salmons, and he'll stay with the Lady Broncs. Jarrah the drive, short off the front of the rim, and Salmons clears the rebound. Brings it up near side. Right wing, Bledsoe 3, high off the rim. Brooke grabs it. Outlet near side, Tegan. Up the floor to Jarrah, now back to Tegan, top of the key. Kinsey and Tegan playing catch with the rock outside the arc. Tegan fires from long range out front, bounces off the rim, won't go. Sammy with the rebound. Dish to Jarrah, ball fake. Tried to hand it off to Sammy and stolen away. Bledsoe hits it from the paint. Bledsoe is 6 off the bench. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout called by Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway. 3:37 to go in the first half. It's all Wray as they lead it 28-12. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. (28-12). Lady Broncs trailing Wray, Colorado in the third place game of the 34th annual Goodland Topside Tipoff. First of 2 games here this afternoon. The boys will follow their opponent, the McCook Bison. McCook and Lakin have never met, so this will be their first ever meeting in their boys' third place game to follow after this one. Brooke, Kinsey, Tegan, Jara, and Sammy on the floor for Lakin. Lakin basketball. 3:35 to go in the half. Jara from the wing, up top Tegan. They work it around the arc now near side. Bounce pass over to Jara. Shot no good, but Jara runs down the rebound. Still can't get the shot to fall. Sammy with the rebound. She goes to the floor with a foul. Foul will go against Caitlin Kramer. Her first, 17. Vogel shooting 2. And hits it. Second free throw off the back of the rim. And a rebound to Wray. Bledsoe dribbles through the paint. Dishes right side. 3 was short. Bledsoe with the putback. Bledsoe has scored the last 6 points for the Lady Eagles. And they lead it by 17. Kinsey from the right side fires from 3. That's short. And another Lady Eagle rebound. Pass intended for Bledsoe. Stolen away by Kinsey. And Tegan has it going the other way. And Sophie Vandernap into the lineup for Lakin. Gillum gives it up to Salmons. And a Lakin foul. I thought Salmons walked with it off the right elbow before she threw the pass. Foul is on Tegan, her first. Team foul number 5. Salmons fires off the inbounds. Sammy on the floor. And she's back up. Jara with it. Left side to Jara. Sammy from the low post, hits it. First basket of the day for Vogel. Sammy with 3, steal by Jara on the far side. Kinsey on the wing, up top to Tegan. And that is way short. And out of bounds back to the Lady Eagles. Joanna Anderson back into the lineup for Wray. Along with Caitlin Meisner. Up top with it is Gillum. Over to Anderson. Takes to the left corner. Feeds Salmons. Turnaround, no good. Anderson and Sammy battling for that loose ball. It's a tie-up, but it stays with Wray. Jordan McCombs back in the lineup for Lakin. And a timeout on the floor by Wray. It will be a 30-second timeout. 1:10 to go in our first half. And it's been all Wray, Colorado. They've led from the start. Lady Bronx return home Tuesday as they host the Lady Larks of Sublette. 2 home games next week before the Christmas holiday break. Sublette on Tuesday, Stanton County on Friday. And if I'm thinking right, and I'll have to look this up, I'm thinking the High Plains League moved their start times up. Instead of, used to be the Lady Broncs would play at 6:30, then boys at 8. I think now it's 6 and 7:30, I believe. But we'll check on that. We'll have the time set for you. Paola in the corner has it stolen away. And Sharon Greek with it. Bledsoe at the right elbow, walked with it. Goes back to Lakin with 44 seconds to go in the half. Davidson from the left side, 3 off the side of the rim. And one thing about this, Lakin's only getting 1-shot opportunities.
Yeah, they're not attacking into the lane and getting any second chance opportunities.
And honestly, the way it's coming off the rim, they're not getting the second chance. 3-second violation on Wray. Gives the ball back to Lakin with 11 seconds to go.
Ball against Wray. Turns the ball over to the Lady Broncs.
Reagan Shavira with it. To Davidson on the wing, back to Reagan. Now 3 seconds. Jarrah from the baseline. Will not go. And that'll do it for the first half. Not a good first half for Lakin by any means. They're trailing Wray by the score of 30-15 as we go to the break. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the game totals for you here at the half. And we're going to talk to Lakin High School cheerleader coach Cassidy Rathbun and talk cheerleading, as they had a state competition here a few weeks ago. We'll get the scoop on that. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Fred Ripsema established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're at the half. The Lady Bronx trailing Wray, Colorado by the score of 30-15. Let's look at the first half numbers. It has been all Wray from the get-go. Lady Eagles led by Larissa Salmons with 12 points. Emma Bledsoe off the bench with 8. Sydney Cheek with 4. Dory Saffer with 2. And Johanna Anderson with 4 points. From the free throw line, Wray just 1 of 1. Scoring for the Lady Bronx, and there hasn't been a lot of it. Samantha Vogel with 3 points, Tegan Bachman with 3, Jared Davidson with 3, Brooke Groth with 3, and Reagan Shavira with 3. So 5 players all with just 3 points apiece, and that's where we stand at 30-15 at the half. Changing things up at the half here this afternoon. Normally we set up the next contest, and usually you're talking to Nate. Now we're going to switch it up. With a long 3-day tournament, of course, we talk about players with 3 days of action, but you know what? There's another group on the floor that has to be out there for 3 days, working in the motels, going through the same routines. But we're now joined by cheerleader coach Cassidy Rathbun, and you know, they're a group that always gets overshadowed. They're the ones in front of everybody. But as these basketball teams have to play 3 days in a row, these girls are on the floor for 6 games in 3 days as well.
That's right. we travel just like they do, and yeah, sometimes a little bit of overshadowing, but I definitely feel like, especially this season, the crowd has really tried to, cheer along with the girls and be a big support from the stands. So that's always encouraging for our girls to have people to cheer along with them as they're putting their hours in.
Oh, and that's the thing, and we've talked before about this, and I've talked about it for years. The girls are conditioning in the summertime. They go to the weight room. They're out. They do the same thing as the basketball teams do, football teams, track teams. They do the same thing. It's not that easy just to step out there and be on your feet and just wave some pom-poms. It's not as easy as what people may think.
It appears easy, but when you spend so many hours on your feet and when you're lifting each other in order to do stunts safely, you really have to be strong, and if you're not in physical condition to do that, you're going to put people in a bad position.
Oh, you're exactly right. Recently, the Lady Bronx cheer team, well, it's not Lady Bronx, Lakin High School cheer team, traveled to the state competition and had a nice finish.
Yeah, we went to Topeka. That's where they hold all classes of state cheer competition. We do compete by class. It just all happens on the same day. We compete in 3 different categories: your band chant, your school fight song, and then a school crowd leading cheer. Those are the 3 elements. And then you have to be top 6 to make it to finals. So you get 1 shot at it, you're 1 minute on the floor, impress the judges, do what you need to do, and hope it all works out with the scores to make finals.
And then you come back and do it all again.
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to make finals this year, and when you do finals, you put it all together and then add an offense or defense cheer based on the call from the announcer. Basically, they give you some type of call that lets you know whether you're going to cheer offense or defense. You call that cheer as well, and that has to be done in 3 minutes. And we ended up coming back with 6th place. So we were very glad to bring back some hardware for a lot of hard work and time that's put in to that.
Now, do all schools send a cheer group, or does some just say, we're not sending anybody? But do most schools usually send a group, though? I know there's
Yes
64
and no.
schools in Class 3A. So
there was 19 schools that competed for Class 3A. It's kind of like you have to register and make the deadline. First come, first serve type deal.
Okay.
It's open to everybody, but it all depends on whether you want to be able to compete that year and if that's something that you're looking to do. It's kind of something that's new within the last 7 years of Kansas high school sports. We are still considered, quote unquote, an activity, but we have a state competition and get to go out and do our thing and possibly earn a medal for it.
And I think it's great. And like I said, I've always supported the cheerleaders because I realize that they put in just as much time. But now at a competition like that, I know Lakin doesn't do a lot of the stunts. Now, are there stunts performed when you get to state level, or are there groups that do a lot of the towers and different things like that?
So they really level the playing field as far as numbers and what makes you win versus not. It's really focused on that crowd leading aspect.
Okay.
Yes, the stunts or like the tumbling or whatever, that can add to your visual appeal, and you do have to have an incorporated piece of a stunt or something that you choose to do, but it's really that crowd leading that they're looking for. How are you implementing flags and signs in your palms to help the crowd know what you want them to yell with you? And the visual appeal of levels and ripples and all of that is really what they look for.
Last year, you had 2 ladies that got an opportunity to go to Hawaii and cheer. Now, is that an annual thing does a girl apply for that, or is that an invitation? Do you have to be a senior, or can you be a sophomore? How does something like that work? Because last year, Megan Bell and Emily Munson went.
Right.
How does that work year to year?
So that is whenever we go to cheer camp in the summer, you have to try out for it. And they only select a small number like maybe 6
Mm-hmm.
from
Okay.
the amount of people at the camp. So it's some type of ratio of however many people are at camp, and then you try out, and if you're in the top number of how you perform, then that gets you your bid to go.
Oh, okay.
And then if you choose to capitalize on that, and that's something that you want to do, that cost is kind of on you.
Hit the donation trail and
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's where the GoFundMe comes in handy, right?
Well, I don't want to leave this time without recognizing my seniors.
And I was just getting ready to lead you into that, but no, we don't want to forget them. That's for sure.
Football season, I had Brooke Groth and Bale Carrillo, and both of them play basketball, and so I don't have them for basketball season. And then Alondra Mendez and Gabriela Burciaga, they are also 2 seniors that I have, and they cheer for both seasons. So they've been amazing senior leadership. I'm going to be sad to see them go.
And what I was going to lead up to, of course, the sports teams have captains. No different for you. You've got your senior leaders and the ones that you can depend on. For one, they've been with you throughout their career. Okay, so they know what you expect as a cheer coach, but they also know what to expect with a cheer group, say with the younger ones coming in.
Yeah, they do a good job of helping out the younger girls, helping them learn the way the team works. And I've had quite a few of them for pretty much my whole career here, so that's been kind of fun to bring them up along the way.
Oh, I bet it has been. Well, hey, I know I sprung this on you pretty quick here this morning and asked if you wanted to join us here, but appreciate it. Yeah, I'd love to give the cheerleaders their due because, like I said, they put in just as much time, and they definitely earn it.
Thank you very much.
They deserve it. Well, thank you very much. We're going to get the second half started. Jared's going to go run and tape an ankle, so I get to do double duty here. So we'll see if I can do it. I might just turn one of them off and forget it.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you, Cassidy. Reagan Shavira with the three-pointer to start the half for the Lady Broncs. I need that mouse right there. I'm going to try to keep this going. You don't need to worry about that because I keep it here. We'll see what happens. Jared Davidson with the 3, so the Lady Broncs quick out of the gate with 2 3-pointers. And all of a sudden just trail by 9.
First personal foul for Brooke Groff.
There we go.
First team foul for Lakin.
Do you want to? I will let you. Just need to stop the clock, and then the points. And I've got to figure this out because Jared does it, not me. Shot from the left side, off the mark by Anderson. Lakin with the rebound. Reagan clears it. I don't ever run this. So. Hey, there we go.
There you go.
And shot on the other end, off the mark. And coming away with it is Larissa Salmons. And we can run seconds down here. And a Lakin foul underneath. Okay, we're at 6:38. Stop there, and then the points. Appreciate it. Thank you. I always wondered if I could do both of these, and I think I've already proved it. I can't. Second foul on Brooke Groff. It's an and one opportunity for Dory Saffer, who hits the free throw. .6:34 to go, third quarter. Lady Broncs trail it by 12 after they pulled within 9 with 2 quick threes. Long cross-court pass. Reagan, high arcing shot. Won't go, but she's fouled by Sydney Cheek. Third foul on Cheek. That'll send Reagan to the line to shoot 2. So, yeah, Jared got pulled away. The team needed somebody to wrap an ankle, so Jared's definitely pulling double, triple, quadruple duty here today. Reagan with the free throw off the side of the rim. She'll get a second opportunity. Reagan 0 for 2 in the first half from the free throw line. Isabel Gillum into the lineup for the Lady Eagles. Reagan with the second free throw opportunity. And that is short off the front of the rim. And the rebound cleared by Sharon Greek. Greek takes it up the far side. Defense by Sammy. Now stops on the wing. Looking underneath. Salmons sprung free and hits it off the glass. Salmons with 14. And another three by Reagan Shavira. Shavira with 3 3-pointers on the game. She has 9. Lady Bronx back to within 11. They trailed by as many as 17 in the first half. From the right corner, Gillum. Dish on the baseline. Ball is loose. And Tegan on the floor, tying up Joanna Anderson. Into the lineup for Lakin, Kinsey Loman Fuller. Salmons off the left elbow, hits it off the glass. Left wing, Davidson, bounce pass up front to Tegan. Tegan off the dribble, 18-footer, won't go. And Larissa Salmons with the rebound, takes it up herself far side. Loses it off her foot. And it will be Lakin basketball. Kinsey on the floor, being helped up, and she's back on her feet. 5:09 to go, third quarter. Lady Bronx basketball. Reagan and Tegan well beyond the arc, playing catch with a Kinsey now to Reagan. Shot from 12 on the baseline, won't go. Sammy Vogel with the rebound, and she's fouled. That foul will go against Joanna Anderson. That'll be her second foul, second team foul in the half. Lakin will inbound on their baseline. Reagan to do the honors. Long inbounds. Jarrah has it on the wing. Pass knocked away by Anderson. Lakin will inbound on the far sideline, just in front of the Lady Bronx bench. Taken with the inbounds, back to Reagan on the left wing. Thank you so much. And Lady Bronx with the turnover. Jared back in here with us, but thanks to Cassidy Rathbun, she stepped in and took over the computer for us. I appreciate it.
And my stat sheet.
Yeah, she's doing that as well. 3-pointer from the near side by Sharon Greek is good. Yeah, I told her she didn't need to, but jumped right in and did it. So we can catch up if we need to.
Yeah, should be good to go.
Shot missed. Sharon Greek with the rebound. Lakin had pulled to within 9 just like that. It's a 16-point game. We've got a tie-up, and the arrow keeps it with Wray. Jordan McCombs into the lineup for Lakin. Getting to use that old trainer experience, huh?
Yeah, a little rusty, but we got it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'd still be down there just trying to peel the tape. You went down there, did it, and you're back.
Yeah.
Larissa Salmons in the paint. The turnaround off the glass is good. And she's got 18 points to lead all scorers. And it's an 18-point Wray lead, their biggest of the contest. Cross-court pass over the head of McCombs, out of bounds. And Wray takes it back with 3:49 into the lineup. Bledsoe and Kramer for Wray.
Need who fouled for Lakin?
Foul? Brooke.
For both?
There was another one, I didn't catch it.
Gotcha.
We'll have to wait. Sarah Wright into the lineup for the Lady Bronx. Pass near side to Bledsoe. Bledsoe with 8 points off the bench in the first half. Loose ball saved in right to Jordan McCombs. Stops, looking for help, finds Tegan. 3.5 to go in the quarter. Long cross-court pass left wing up. Now up top, they swing it near side. Tegan off the head fake. Drive, too strong in the paint. Emma Bledsoe with the rebound. up the far side. It's a 4-on-3 break for the Eagles. The Lady Broncs did a good job to seal. Salmons from the free throw line hits it off the glass. Salmons now with 20. Sarah from up top. 3 is short. And it goes back to Wray. And Sophie Vandernap into the Lakin lineup.
And Sophie Vandernap in the game for Lakin.
Bledsoe with it out beyond the arc. Loses a handle. 3 out front by Gillum. Salmons with the rebound. Turnaround won't go. Ball loose. And they're going to say last touch by Caitlin Kramer, and it'll go back to Lakin. .233 to go in the third quarter. Jordan drives left side. And the pass out front, foul will be on Tegan. It was stolen away by Gillum.
Second personal foul for Tegan Bachman.
Second foul on Tegan.
Wray is Joanne Anderson, replacing Larissa Salmons.
Gillum hands it off to Saffer. Now to Bledsoe on the wing. She's guarded by Tegan. Takes it to the corner. Now flashes back out on the wing. 3 by Gillum. In and out won't go. Rebound to Kramer. Kramer spins and hits it off the glass. "11 straight points scored by Wray, Colorado." It's a 30-second timeout called by Lakin. Once again, I want to thank Allie Mead running our camera today. .158 to go in the third quarter. Lady Broncs trailing 46-24. Lakin came out, hit 2 quick three-pointers to pull within 9 points. And it's been all Wray since. A 16-3 run. Lakin basketball. Sarah with it across the timeline. Left wing Tegan. Ball nearly stolen away. And they're going to give it to Wray. Jordan battling Johanna Anderson for that loose ball. Caitlin Meisner into the lineup for Wray. Along with Cade Henry. Bledsoe with the turnaround, missed the shot. Caitlin Meisner with the rebound and the putback. She's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Tegan Bachman with their third. Team's 4th. Free throw is good by Meisner. And Elsner hits them both. Tegan stops off the left elbow, misses the shot, and Sophie with the rebound and the putback.
And Sophie Vanderdaam, 14 points for the Lady Broncs.
First basket of the afternoon for Ann Sophie. In and out won't go, and Sophie clears the rebound, hands it off to Tegan. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Long pass up the floor, right wing, Davidson. Now hands it off to Sarah. Davidson from the corner. Off the rim, won't go. Jordan with the follow left side. Wray tipped it out to keep it alive, but right to Jordan McCombs, who laid it in. The flurry there in the Wray Eagles paint. Lakin comes away with it. Davidson, bounce pass out front. That foul will go against Emma Bledsoe. Foul on Bledsoe is her first. Third team foul. 11 seconds to go in the quarter. Reagan Shavira back in.
Foul for Emma Bledsoe. 13th foul in the game. Reagan Shavira.
Reagan with the basketball, now 5 seconds to play. Thought about the three, but the defense was right in her face. Jordan off the dribble, won't get the shot off. And that'll do it for our third quarter. And after 3 periods of play, the Lady Broncs trail it 48-28. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth and final period right after this. You're watching Lady Broncs basketball.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin. 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Lakin basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Brett and Jared with you. Lady Broncs trailing by 20 in the third place contest here at the 34th annual Goodland Topside Tipoff. Traveling violation out front, and the Lady Broncs turn it over. Cheek dribbled towards the wing, in reverse, and took it in for the layup. Back to a 22-point lead. Shavira on the wing, up top to Sarah. Jordan spins away from the defender. Shot was blocked, and Sophie had it knocked away. Jarrett with the putback, won't go, but she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul for Sharon Greek.
Sharon Greek with her second foul. Jarrett shooting 2. First trip to the line today. Jarrett on the season 43%, hits the first one. And a 2-for-2 trip for Davidson. Jarrett with 8 points. Far corner. Greek with it. Now works it to Salmons. Salmons with a game high 20 points for the Lady Eagles. Cheek from the left wing, hands it off to Anderson, walked with it out front. Defense that time by Jordan McCombs. .6:51 to go in this third place contest. Sarah on the left wing to Sarah at the free throw line. Cheek gives it up, and Sharon Greek with the basket, trailing the play. Tie up off the wing. Sydney Cheek reached in, tied up Sarah, and it goes back to Wray. Sammy Vogel and Kinsey Loman Fuller back into the Lady Bronc lineup. 6:22 to play. Lady Eagles on their way to their third win against only one loss. Three out front. Off the back iron, Jordan McCombs falling to the floor, grabs the rebound and hands it off to Kinsey. Kinsey across the timeline, dribbles through from the right side, shot won't go, and a foul on Kinsey. That'll be her second. Actually, that's her third, so that might have been one of the fouls you were missing.
Yep,
So,
that's the miss.
okay, that's it. Okay. Great spin, stepped under the defender, has it knocked away by Vogel. Inbounds knocked away, and Davidson with the loose ball. Cross to Reagan, up the floor to Jordan. Jordan on the run. Now to Jarrah. Right elbow shot, no good, and the rebound comes off to Larissa Salmons. Anderson from 10 feet, no good, and Salmons with the follow. .24 lead now, and a steal out front by Sydney Cheek. Cheek, layup, got it. Sydney Cheek with 8. Davidson on the left wing to Jordan in the paint. Dish. Kinsey has it blocked by Greek, and a foul on the far side. It'll go against Wray. We'll wait and see who it's on. Taken back in for Lakin. Line change for the Lady Eagles. Salmons with the foul. That's her first. Into the lineup for Wray. Caitlin Kramer, Emma Bledsoe, Caitlin Meisner. Not sure who else. Cade Henry. From the right corner, Reagan with the three. Got it. Fourth three of the day for Reagan Shavira. The one bright spot for the Lady Broncs here this afternoon. Lady Broncs have hit 7 3-pointers today. Jordan McCombs for 3 off the back iron, won't go. And it'll stay with the Lady Broncs. The rebound last touched by Emma Bledsoe. Reagan once again from the corner. And that was too short. Tried to get it up and over the defender. Definitely affected the length. And to tie up on the rebound. Sammy tied up, but Lakin owns the arrow. Reagan on the left wing to Vogel off the left elbow. It's short, but Reagan with the offensive rebound keeps it alive for the Lady Broncs. McCombs, left wing, Tegan. Back to Jordan. Now back out to Tegan. Tegan off the dribble, stops. McCombs top of the key, over to Reagan. Reagan off the dribble, short baseline, 10-footer, won't go. And a rebound comes away to Emma Bledsoe. Bledsoe on the right wing. Looks inside, knocked away by Sammy. Wray will keep it. 3:24 to go in the ballgame. Lakin going to fall to 2-2. Ray's going to improve to 3-1. Eagle basketball. Near side, Kate Henry with it. Now up top to Gillum. Bledsoe fires from long range. That's off the front of the rim. And Tegan with the long rebound for the Lady Bronx. Near side, Reagan. Fires from three. Got it. Fifth three-pointer of the day for Reagan Shavira. Pass intended for Bledsoe. Bledsoe falling to her knees, and it'll go back to Lakin with 2:48 to go. Tegan walks it across the timeline. Left wing to McCombs, back up top Tegan. Now near side Shavira. Tegan wide open, fires from three, hit it from the top of the key. Kinsey with the reach out front will be called for her fourth foul. Jared Davidson back in. 2:22 to go in the ballgame. I want to thank everybody for joining us here this afternoon. First of two games here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Bledsoe on the dribble, carried it. And it'll go back to Lakin with 2:14 to play. Pass near side. Reagan off the dribble. Rebound knocked away by Jera. It'll go back to Wray. Isabel Gillum with it. Drives to the paint. Feeds inside. Shot missed. But the follow is good by Caitlin Meisner. Tegan, long out front, three, won't go. Jared Davidson with the rebound, layup good, and she's fouled. Jared Davidson had a chance at the end one. Jera in double figures now with 10. Foul was on Bledsoe, her second. And Jera completes the three-point play. She has 11. Drive in the paint by Gillum. She's fouled. That foul, I believe, will be on Jordan McCombs. And it is. That's her first. Seventh team foul. Two-shot foul for Gillum. Hits the first free throw. Near side, Reagan. Back up top to Tegan. They work it around the arc. Jordan on the left wing. Davidson just inside the three-point line. Won't go. Rebound coming off to Caitlin Kramer. Outlet to Bledsoe, far side. 1 minute to play in this contest.
1 minute to go in the game.
Henry. Runner in the paint. We've got a tie-up on the rebound, and the arrow points to the Lady Eagles with 46 seconds. At the conclusion of the game, we will sign off this broadcast, start up the boys' stream on our Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube channel. Bledsoe, three from the right side, off the back iron, won't go. Sammy with the rebound. Gives it off to Jordan. Near side, Reagan. Reagan on the drive, off the glass, got it to fall. Reagan Severa with a nice afternoon with 17 points. And a near steal out front. Tegan ties up, and the arrow belongs to the Lady Bronx with 18 seconds to go. Nice to see Reagan being a threat with the long shots. Maybe that's what this offense needs to get it going. We've seen some flashes today and throughout the weekend, but the Lady Bronx just not able to put a whole lot together in, long stretches. Tegan from the free throw line, off the mark, and that'll do it. The Lady Bronx will lose it by the score of 60-44 and finish fourth place in this 34th annual Topside Tipoff Classic here in Goodland. With the loss, Lakin falls to 2-2 and will look to get back on track when Sublette comes to town on Tuesday for High Plains League basketball action. So that's going to do it. Let's see what time we've got. We've got 45 minutes before our next game tips off, so we'll definitely be on time as far as our scheduled game. We'll be on the air at 2:50 Mountain Time, 3:50. Is that right? 3:50. Yeah. So we'll be back on the air in about 35 minutes for Bronx basketball action against the Bison of McCook, Nebraska. So that's going to, let's run through the totals real quick. Larissa Salmon's leading the way for Wray with a game-high 22 points. Emma Bledsoe off the bench with 8. Sydney Cheek with 8. Dory Saffer with 5. Joanna Anderson with 4. Sharon Greek with 5. Caitlin Meisner with 4. Caitlin Kramer with 2. And Isabel Gillum with 1. From the free throw line, Wray was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Leading the way for the Lady Bronx, 2 girls in double figures. Reagan Shavira, 5 3-pointers, finishes with 17 points. Jared Davidson hit 2 threes herself. She finished with 11. Sammy with 3. Brooke Groff with 3. Jordan McCombs with 2, and Sophie Vandernapp with 2. And Tegan Bachman with a 3 herself. Lady Bronx hit 8 threes today, but still fall by 16. From the free throw line, nine threes? Okay. And from the free throw line, Lakin was just 5 of 13 from the line. One of the things that Lakin's struggling with, they came in shooting 43% from the free throw line, and it wasn't a lot better today, just 5 of 13. Lady Bronx once again fall to 2-2 on the year, and they will look to get things back on track as Sublette comes to town next Tuesday for High Plains League action for the Lady Bronx. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our third place game on the girls' side of the bracket. We'll be back with boys action in about 30 minutes. Now that they do all the presentations on the floor, we'll be back on the air in about 30 minutes with boys action as the Bronx gets set to take on the McCook Bison. So for all the sponsors, I want to thank them as usual for all they do, because if it wasn't for the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to be doing this on our own, and we greatly and dearly appreciate everything that they do for us. We ask that you thank them as well. Jared on the production computer today. Also want to thank Cassidy. Cassidy jumped in when Jared had to go tape an ankle, so thanks to her, and a nice interview at halftime of the girls' game as well. So I want to thank everybody for their patience, definitely putting up with us game in, game out. So we'll be back on the air in 30 minutes. Until then, sit back, take a breather. We'll be back in just a bit. Thanks.